Pope John XII is one of the more controversial popes in history. He served as the 130th pope, and that's not it. His reign is marked with controversy. Considered as an immoral man with not much interest in ecclesiastical affairs, his actions were not favored by historians or his successors. Welcome to Moonjis, a place where you find all kind of facts and mind-twirling information that would make you realize that facts are much stranger than fiction. John XII was born as Ottaviano in Rome. He was the only child of Alberic II of Spoleto. Alberic II was the ruler of Rome who had deposed his own mother and imprisoned his half-brother, former Pope John XI. Like John XI, Pope John XII belonged to a very influential family. He served during a time when the papacy had very little control over Rome. It was heavily influenced by the Counts of Tusculum, which Pope John XII was a part of. With his consecration, he adopted the name John XII. However, he still used his birth name for secular affairs. The Pope had difficulties controlling and influencing Roman nobles as his father had. John always behaved more like a corrupt worldly leader than the head of the church. He was described as a rough and immoral man. His life was such that the Lateran Palace was referred to as a whorehouse, and the corruption in Rome became the cause of public outrage. Many used his lecherous lifestyle against him. Not only because he was a pope but also for political agendas. Liutprand of Cremona, loyal to Emperor Otto, wrote in detail about the accusations against him at the Synod of Rome in 963. The charges varied. One cardinal testified that John had served in a mass without consuming the sacrament. Bishop Peter of Narni testified that he saw John ordain deacons in a stable. Other clerics stated he got paid for making men bishops. He even made a 10-year-old boy a bishop in Totiv for a handsome payment. If you learned something new today, please press that subscribe button and the bell icon because that inspires us to make more of such amazing videos every day. Clerics claimed they had proof that he had sex with known widows, his father's mistress, and with his aunt. They also claimed that he kept prostitutes in his papal residence. Witnesses came forward who said he had gone hunting in public. He is also said to have blinded his confessor, who died shortly afterwards. He was accused of castrating and then killing Cardinal John. Pope John is said to have set fire to houses and ridden through the streets of Rome armed with swords and armor. Witnesses also said that he toasted the devil and invoked Jupiter, Venus, and other demons while playing dice. They also stated that he did not partake in lauds and never crossed himself. Add to it, it is alleged that Pope John XII was apparently assassinated by a jealous husband while committing adultery. Pope John XII was paralyzed after this beating and soon succumbed to a stroke in the later week. We must be careful not to believe everything that Liutprand wrote down. Many witnesses surely gave their testimony at the synod under political pressure. But other contemporaries told a similar story. They may not have told such extreme tales. Still, they all questioned the morality and suitability of this militant nobleman to lead the church. In later times, some historians denounced him as a murderer, a robber, and a morally depraved sex addict, but others were more lenient. Yet all agree that he was more of a nobleman than a clergyman and was not greatly interested in ecclesiastical duties. We must remember that he rose to great power before fully matured and did not always make good decisions. But what teenager with outrageous powers would tolerate such pressure? Strong nerves and good support are needed. If you like this video, a sub to the channel would be amazing, and share the video with your friends to show off how different this world has been. You can also visit our website www.moonjis.com for thousands of such mind-blowing content. See you tomorrow with more amazing content. Thanks for watching.